Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a very cool card trick. Now if you have not seen my New Year's Eve video that I posted a couple days ago, go ahead and check that out because the trick I'm going to be teaching today is going to be the first trick that I performed in that video. So it's a very cool trick, and this is basically the tutorial for the trick right now. So basically the trick is completely impromptu, uses a totally normal deck of cards, and basically once you have a deck of cards you're all ready to go. So you can go ahead, let the spectator shuffle up the cards as much as they want. It honestly does not matter at all. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to have the spectator touch any card in the entire deck. So let's say they touch a card over here. So they're going to touch the card, and you're actually going to be performing a double lift with the next card down, which is going to be the top card. So you're going to say, so you could have picked any card in the entire deck, and when you're doing this gesture of sort of just moving your hands back and forth, you're going to be pushing the top card forward and pulling it back to catch a pinky break, just like this. So you're going to say, so you could have picked out any card in the entire deck. It honestly doesn't really matter. And just like that, I've actually gotten a pinky break, just like this. So once you've done this, you're going to place the card here and perform a double lift. And you're going to show this card, the ace of diamonds in this case, is the card that the spectator has chosen. But in reality, the card beneath it is actually the card that they originally chose. But you're going to show that they chose the ace of diamonds in this case. So now still hold a break underneath this double. Now what you're going to do is you're going to let the spectator sign the card if they would like, or if you would let them. Let's just say in this case, my spectator has a very great interest in doodling, because you never know who you're going to perform magic to. Let's just say that the spectator signs the card, and also signing the card will make this effect a little bit more powerful. So now what's going to happen is you're actually going to flip the double back over. So you're going to flip over the two cards back over just like this. What you're going to do is you're going to take the top card and you're going to be placing it inside of your pocket, and you're going to show that the card is going in your pocket. But this is actually a random card. So in this case, I'm just going to be placing it underneath the card box so that you can see it the entire time. Just pretend that this is my pocket over here. So the card is inside of my pocket, just like this. So now their selection is actually on top, just like so. Just show that all the cards are normal, you know? And what you're going to do is a double lift again. So how I like to do a double lift is I like to sort of press down with my thumb. I kind of angle the cards so I can sort of riffle up the side and get two cards with my index finger. Once I have two cards, and trust me, it's very easy to feel once you have two cards, you're actually going to be flipping over the two cards at once, just like this. And you're going to show this random card, the Queen of Diamonds. You're going to square it flush with the deck, and you're going to perform an Erdeniz color change. So now I'm going to teach you guys how to do this color change. So at full speed, the Erdeniz color change looks something like this. So that's basically what the color change looks like. And basically all you're doing is, since this is a double lift to begin with, you're basically just switching the places of the cards. So you're moving this card forward, and the card underneath it is going to go on top. That's basically the exposed view. So the exposed view is like this. That's basically what's happening under the cover of your hand. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to do this move right now. So you're going to get into a double lift just like this, flip over two cards, and square it flush with the deck. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand over here, and you're actually going to place your fingers just sort of on the halfway point of the card. You're going to press it forward and keep your index finger on the top edge of the card just like this. But don't apply pressure to push it down. Just keep it aligned just like this. And notice when you push the card forward, your entire hand is going to be covering this card over here. So you don't want to push it forward with like one finger, because then you're going to expose this card. You want to push it forward with your hand, because then it's going to hide that card just like this with your hand. You're going to use this part of your hand here just like this. It's actually going to contact the ace of diamonds, and it's going to be pushing it back just like this. And what I like to do, at first I put it in this part of my hand over here, but then I like to readjust to get it a little bit more forward in my hand just like this. And I push down, and you'll feel it sort of click off that card. Now what's going to happen is now this card is actually on top of the card, so all you have to do is square up everything. So now what I like to do is I like to press my index finger down, and as I'm pressing it down, I'm actually going to move the card with my hand to the right, just like this. Now keep in mind, the card is right here, but it's totally concealed from my hand. And what I like to do is go a little bit back and forth like a circular motion, and when I'm ready, I'm just going to move this card in complete alignment with the Queen of Diamonds, just like this, and then slowly remove my hand and show that the card has changed. And at full speed, that entire thing looks something like this. Boom. That's basically what is happening. You show that the card is changed into the ace of diamonds, and you say, well, the ink might be a little bit off. You just kind of make some jokes saying that the card might not be completely perfect. But the spectator is going to totally freak out when they see their completely signed card is now on the deck when it was originally in your pocket. It's just impossible. So now this is still a double lift. You're going to flip over the double now. So you're going to flip the 2 cards over, set the top card down on the table. Now this is actually the Queen of Diamonds, and the Ace of Diamonds is still here on top of the deck. So now you're going to be repeating this 2 more times. So you're going to flip over another double lift, and you show the 8 of Diamonds in this case. Now the Ace of Diamonds is right beneath it, so you're going to do the exact same Erdnase color change. So you're going to go like this and show that the card has completely changed into their Ace of Diamonds. Let me do that again. That was not a very good color change, but just like this, it should look something like that. The card has changed. Once again, the card has changed into their signed card, so that's also amazing. Take the double again, flip the double back over, take the top card, set it down, going to be the 8 of Diamonds in this case. Now, one more time, flip over a double lift, show it's the Ace of Clubs, and do the color change one more time. And you can see that it is now changed into the Ace of Diamonds. Flip the double back over and set the top card down. So basically you've done the same thing 3 times now, and that's basically the whole meat of the trick right there, is that Erdnase color change double lift phase. So you do that 3 times, and once you do it 3 times, now you have 3 indifferent cards here on the table, and their selection is right here on the top. So now what I like to do is I like to snap my fingers and say, that was all an illusion. You gesture the cards to the spectator so that they can actually flip over the cards themselves, and they can see that all the cards are now back to normal and they're all different again. As the spectator is flipping over the cards, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my thumb here to push forward the top card just slightly, just like this. So now it's a little bit out jogged from the rest of the deck. It's about a ½ inch away from the rest of the deck, just higher, just like this. So what's going to happen now is I'm actually going to come over with my hand and I'm going to sort of go forward and I'm going to push down on this out jogged card. What's going to happen is this pressure is going to build up and it's going to sort of pop up into my hand once I release with these fingers that are holding down the card. Once I release, that card is going to pop up and I'm going to be sliding the deck back as I squeeze my fingers down and my entire hand, so that now I can go into a classic palm position. This hand is now going to go into my pocket and it's going to pull out the so-called card that I had placed in there before. Now what's happening is the card is still in your pocket, so what's going to happen is you're just going to go inside of your pocket with the palmed card. You're just going to reach in there and just pretend to pull out the card, but in reality you're just pulling out the card in your palm. So you're just going to readjust and pull out the exact card in your palm, and you're actually going to leave this indifferent card inside of your pocket the entire time. So that's basically the trick, guys. I'll go through it one last time. So let's say the spectator goes ahead and picks out any card. So let's say they pick out this one. You're going to perform a double lift with this top card over here, the Ace of Diamonds, and you're going to hold a break just like this, let them sign it. You're going to take the top card, you're going to place it, and you're going to place it in your pocket just like this. So just pretend that the card is in my pocket right now. You're going to flip over a double lift, perform the Erdnase color change just like this, all right? So it should look pretty magical. Flip the double back over, set the top card down, do another double lift, and do the exact same thing you just did. So do another color change just like this. Boom, should look pretty magical there too. Set the top card down, do another double lift, flip over 2 random cards, and then do the Erdnase color change one final time so you can see that the card is changed. Flip the double back over, set the top card down. Now you're going to snap your fingers, and as the spectator is flipping over the cards, you're going to push the card forward with your thumb, just like this. And you're going to ask them to flip over the cards, and they're going to do that. And as they're flipping over the cards, you're going to come over here. You're going to get into a palm position. You're going to squeeze the card in your hand, and you're going to say, now remember, at the very beginning of the trick, I placed one card inside of my pocket, the Ace of Diamonds, and then you're going to just pretend to pull out the card, but in reality you're just pulling out the card in your palm, the Ace of Diamonds, and you're going to leave the random card inside of your pocket the entire time. So that is basically the trick, guys. I really hope you guys liked it, and see you guys for my next video. Bye.